What's up, guys? That really gross guy here. We are back, and we are going to be taking a look at all the items that were accepted for Tennogen Round 18. And there's quite a few in here that I'm pretty excited about. And there's a few that I kind of need to see in game in order for me to really, kind of fall in love with those. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at these items, and I'm going to do it differently just in this episode from the way I usually do it. Because I want you guys to let me know if you like this simple format over the other way, because number one, this is physically easier for me, and at the same time you guys can be able to see multiple pictures of the same skin as we go through, because I know there's a lot of people that were like, oh well, we only got to see one picture out of each one of those selected items, and I wish I could see more. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that for you, and also try and be quick about it. So right off the bat, we're jumping into our first skin. This is going to be a Baruch skin, the Bedouin, I'm not too sure how that's pronounced, by Ernix and Karu. And yeah, so we got a Baruch skin. It's all the way around helmet skin, some pretty cool stuff. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, Steam is giving me this issue where I can't scroll over in the pictures. So I think what we're gonna do is get a close up look at some of these skins this way. So we've got this really cool cloth-like material, which they said was similar to Mesa style. They have this skin kind of set up. The helmet, I'm not really sold on the helmet. I don't know. It's very busy and also hides a bit. So I'm not quite sold on the helmet itself. The skin looks pretty good in terms of metallics in certain spots, and these that kind of look like wraps and whatnot, because Baruch is kind of designed around the monk. He looks pretty cool, but I'm not too sure on this one. The helmet kind of throws me off. I think this is one of the ones that I'm gonna have to see in game to really know if it's gonna be for me. So but anyways, we'll move on to the Garuda Tiamat, and we have another skin by Volbjorn, and I've actually picked up two skins by Volbjorn, and I'm a big fan of his aesthetic. It's a very more skin-like texture. I don't know if that's maybe the right word. Skin-like, more. I don't know, like it gives me like the Zerg kind of skin or infested type skin. Is a lot of the texturing that he does with his Warframes. You see this in the Nyx Carniflex skin. You also see this in the new or recently added Haro skin. But anyways, you can see that here. I think he also did a Volt skin. Anyways, very cool. I like the textures of his previous work, so I'm assuming they're coming through here. And of course, with Garuda looking pretty awesome. Garuda is a pretty fantastic frame, but there is a picture here specifically I wanted to take a little bit of a deeper look at. Maybe it was just this one right here. Yeah, here we go. So gives that helmet, you can see. I really like this helmet. It is a bit wide. It kind of has like that low-key kind of style where it's wide and got kind of its edginess, but it looks cool. And even the lower part of the jaw gives me kind of like I was saying, the Zerg like look where they're like mandibles. Does that make sense? Anyways, very cool. I like this quite a bit. So let me know what you think. We got a couple color schemes here. There's the 3D model. This might load up for us to take a decent look at. Oh yeah, there we go. So let's get in here. See if we zoom in maybe. Yeah, look at that. Look at that helmet. It looks fantastic. Drag it around. Oh man, the more I look at it, the more I really like it. Oh, look at all that extra detail, all the polygons, all that. Ooh, I like it quite a bit. And then obviously scoping down, looking at those textures with Garuda, looking fantastic. I like this a lot. Let's not get to the upskirts, not that they Warframe even had. Anyways, it's got some heels, all that stuff. Looks really cool. I like this quite a bit. Great job, Volbjorn. Great job. All right, Ivara. Oh my goodness. So we just had the Ivara Deluxe, we had Ivara Prime, and now we have another skin. And oh boy, as much as I really like several deluxe skins that we have, Tennogen just does not fail to impress me every round. And of course, I mean, Faven doing his Grax thing is just, I look forward to every skin that comes our way from Faven, and this is just another fantastic addition. Avara, Grax, love it, love it. Let's just get in and take a closer look. The helmet, fantastic. It still keeps that frog-like kind of look that we have with Avara. Got this hard like helmet, top end, and then of course that awesome eye, that Avara has. That looks super sick. It goes so well with this Grineer aesthetic. And then of course we have Grineer colors, textures. We got the little pattern in the armor, and then because Avara's got that those arrow deals on her arms and stuff like that, you got these really cool details that are true to Avara's style. But then all around you see, kind of sticking with Avara's design with kind of her like strange hips and these interesting metallic pieces that are on her. Stays true to that style, but absolutely molding and crafting a perfect Grineer style Avara. And oh my gosh, is it good. It's so good. You got the little orange lights from the energy colors and stuff here and there, and placed so well, as though this is as though Avara was a Grineer creation. This is so good, so good. Oh, I just Faven, great job. This is fantastic. Doesn't really say, I don't, these that must be old. No, is that really that new? That's no way. That absolutely says Grax. That's beautiful. Love it. All right, following that we have Led 2012 and Damon Star working together, creating some more some creations, some Tennogens. And let's just kind of drop back real quick. Avara, if you're not a Grax fan, you got lots of Avara selections to pick from. We got some Tennogens, we have the Deluxe, we have the Primes, all that good stuff. Some good Avara love has recently come out this way, but if you're more under this aesthetic, it kind of gives me that samurai, it's got the bladed deal on the helm. It's pretty interesting. Got a helmet, all that stuff. It does speak like samurai design to me. And you definitely have some of these edges and stuff sticking with that Avara metallic kind of look with some of these pieces. You got the bow part for arrows. I really like this color scheme over here. Very cool. I like it. I mean, there's definitely that symmetry and these metallics in good spots. It's really interesting. I have to see it in game though. Because I'm like 50% of the way there. I'm like, yeah, you know what? This looks really good. Now, if only I could see it and play around with it and add like my color scheme to it, I would be 100%, getting my wallet out on this one. But it does look good. I just feel like for my credit card to for that transaction to go through, I think I gotta see it. So, all right. Following that, we have the Yukai Oberon skin and helmet pack. Now, Hitsu-san, of course, just coming up with some fantastic designs. You guys know I'm a big fan of Hitsu-san's work, and we'll get right into this 3 model because this is probably one of the best ways we can take a look at this design. Now that I've been doing this alternate way to look at this content. So getting in here, just in general, you look at the kind of signature designs we see with a lot of Hitsu-san's work. Some really cool line work, some fancy kind of textures and stuff in here that kind of draw out kind of the personality of the frame. But we got a little bit of energy back in there, bring it up in here, and then of course working with Oberon's unique, like protrusions, whatever you want to call them, with his arms and all that stuff, looking really good. Kind of thin. He is the goat boy. But getting into definitely my favorite part is this fantastic looking helmet. Oh man, is there? Yeah, there is. There's a full screen 3D model design. What am I doing? Okay, I wish I had done this sooner, but here we go. Let's get in there. let's take a better look at this helmet. So very big antler-like deals, because Goat Boy, looking very cool. Fairy King, maybe he's not Goat Boy, I don't know. Anyways, oh man, I like that. There's even a little energy on it, but really interesting helmet. Even the shape of the helmet, ignoring the antlers and stuff, I think is really nice. The line work is really nice. We got a little bit of metallic in there, with this metal piece right here. A little bit of more flat kind of textures in here as well, but this is a little bit more shiny. Looking really cool. I like this. I like this quite a bit. So probably gonna be a pickup for me. I've been eager to play around with an Oberon fashion frame kind of design, because I play Oberon quite a bit, and I think this is gonna get me to go back there and maybe throw an extra forma in my Oberon and get him into more endgame content. But this I like a lot. Great job, Hitsusan, with another impressive skin. All right, coming from we're going right into to beautiful Wisp. All right, so was there a 3D model? If there was a 3D model, yeah, let's get in there, check out this 3D model, and let this pop up. Check these out. All right. Ooh. All right. So textures going in, getting loaded. Let it all do its thing. Procetizen, of course. Let's just make sure Procetizen. Ooh. Let's not get too close to her bust. Otherwise, you guys might bust. Let's not. Okay. We got Wisp now. Kind of trying to figure out. Yeah. At first, I thought this was a hood. And it kind of does look like a hood, but I'm starting to see that I think her hood is kind of supposed to be, or maybe even like a scarf kind of look is supposed to be around her head. But the textures on the helmet make this come across more as hair. It's almost like a hooded hair mixture. I don't know. I don't know. I like it. I like it. I really little metal pieces, but the face is what I find a lot really interesting, with the lines, whatnot, and then this like middle piece that kind of, I don't know, divides the two halves, makes it symmetrical. But I don't know, I really like this. It almost is like a not a like a mask. It's almost like there's a mask underneath this additional section, and I like it. I like it quite a bit. But yeah, and then this kind of scarf kind of looking area, which looks like it's kind of like tattered up as it goes behind her. Very wispy. But that's makes sense. We got some metallics. We got some other shiny textures going on in here. Her hands. Her hands are very jagged and crazy, but very interesting. I like this. I mean, Wisp is already a really cool theme and design. We have some really well done Tennogens now. I mean, we have the Grax, of course, applaud the Grax design. This Delusion design I think is really cool as well. It fits her design and her theme. And of course, I mean, we all gotta give some props to the curvature that Wisp has, her assets and her good personality, we'll say. But she's got some thick thighs. She is looking pretty fantastic. I like this. And then sticking true with Wispy's like wispy legs? No feet. Ghost-like, phantom kind of design. I like it. There we go. So that is the Wisp Delusion skin and helmet. All right, so following those Warframe skins, we now have a Warframe helmet, and this is going to be for Garuda. This is the Sakura Garuda helmet by Kakarot 2812. I don't believe I've seen Kakarot's any previous works make it through Tennogen, so congratulations, Kakarot, for getting in and getting what I believe is a fantastic helmet design into the game. You guys have seen my opinion or heard my opinions previously, where helmets are compared to skins. Helmets are pretty expensive for the amount of physical, goods you get in game. Like you can get a helmet, I think, for $5, but you can get a whole skin for $6 or $7. So if you think about it, skins are good value compared to helmets, which is why I haven't purchased any helmets specifically in game. But this is one of the first ones that I am like really, really, really in love with. In terms of getting just a helmet, this is probably my favorite. I don't know. There's a couple other good ones out there that I really, really like, but this one for Garuda looks really good. It's got symmetrical right down the middle. You've got a lot of just edginess. Garuda is a very edgy frame. Obviously, she's dark, and this helmet fits that personality. A very dark, scary kind of design. This is something that if you were to like darken out this entire area, where she's in the pitch black, but there's just a little bit of light that that reflects off of her, and you see this helmet kind of come through that darkness, would be terrifying. And it's just really, really cool. I like this quite a bit. But being just a helmet, probably not going to be a purchase from me, even though I do like it quite a bit. But we'll see what the future holds. We'll never know. Maybe I'll see it in game and I'll just have to have it. Maybe I'll have a color scheme or something like that this fits perfectly with, and I'll cave in and I'll just say, you know what, I'll do it. I'll spend the money for the helmet, and we'll go from there. But anyways, congratulations, Kakarot. Wish you the best with these sales. All right. Following the helmet, we now have we're going into some weapon skins, and we have a couple heavy blades and a couple pole arms, I believe. But anyways, jumping in, we have a really cool Gurtan. I feel like I've seen your name before, but I'm not too sure if you've gotten anything accepted yet. But congratulations, because I'm just gonna be completely honest. I really, really like this heavy blade. Like really, really, really like this heavy blade. It gives me a little bit of Hitsusan's vibes because he's got some good line work in a lot of his stuff. We do see some good line work in here as well. Of course, this sword is not just like a big bulky sword. It has a unique shape to it. I don't want to say it looks more like a katana, because this isn't in the two-handed katana category, but it speaks to me. This is definitely a heavy blade skin that is going to go on my list to purchase, because I have a lot of frames, and because I really enjoy Hitsusan's work, this fits that aesthetic for me, and I could see myself using this skin for several different designs for sure. So this is probably going to be a pickup for me. I like this. I like this like a lot. So great job. Great job. All right, moving into our next one is another heavy blade, and oh my goodness, Suprema by Hitsusan. So you can see that similar to that previous one, just like I mentioned, we do have some good line work in some of these works, and of course, being a heavy blade, this thing has to be big, menacing, and scary. Let's get into that 3D model. I don't even know what I was thinking clicking on just a picture. All right, so let's get in here. Let's go into that full screen, and whoa, that thing is big and girthy. Okay, so let's kind of draw back a little bit, kind of get it here. All right, so looking down it, not symmetrical. We do have this one like more protruding side, almost as though it is a little bit of a guard. And then following that up, it does become a blade, and it's got a little bit of shape to it. We've got a little bit of bladed area here that kind of separates and stays bladed. Oh, and then that big old great sword kind of tip like that. The blood channel, I believe, is swords have like a slot down it, which is where the blood is supposed to drain when you run someone through. And this has got, because of the line work, I guess blood would be trickling down through all of these little line work. I don't know, but it's an interesting thing to kind of keep in mind when people create swords like this is when you run someone through, that blood's gotta come out and leak somewhere. But anyway, it's just okay. Maybe I'm a little bit twisted in the mind, but I like this. I like this quite a bit. I actually want to see pretty much in game. I want to see this one side by side with the previous one because I like them both quite a bit. The one thing that I like about the previous one is the fact that it looks a lot like a katana, like a two-handed katana, and that speaks to me because I'm that kind of that edginess with the katanas and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm kind of torn because this is very great swordy. This is very like, you know, you're not gonna take a precision sword. You're gonna take a giant sword that's just gonna slice you because of the weight behind it, and this is scary kind of a weapon, but I like that a lot. But we can see, you know, in these pictures the size comparison when it comes to our Warframe and what it would look like on our back, and it looks super good, you know, strewn across the back of our Warframes. I'll just throwing that out there. I like this. Great job. Hitsusan and Rail. Okay, so a little bit of a combo deal right there. So great looking. Yeah, okay, great. I don't want to read through the comments because you're gonna get a whole lot of people being. Rah, 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 rah. So we now have a polearm, and this is by Yadis and Hugo Polo. As soon as I saw the Ion, of course, we were familiar with the Ion, work from Yadis, and this is a little off center. So let me. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of active because the skin is not perfectly at 0-0. You know what I mean? But anyways, we got this bladed side, which kind of looks pelicany. You know what I'm saying? It looks interesting. Got these lines and stuff. It almost as though if this wasn't like white and pristine, if this was a little bit more like bubbly and skin-like textures, it kind of would even look infested. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's definitely going down that Ion aesthetic that Yadis has been putting on with a lot of his Warframes. It looks pretty cool. I'd have to see if it's for me. This is the one side, of course, and if we flip it down to this other side, it's not perfectly symmetrical. This is kind of the major bladed side that you would really deal with, but this is the other side. So I don't know. It looks good. Definitely something that I would probably have to equip to my frames and see if I'm gonna go for this aesthetic with any of my frames. I don't have any of the Ion skins at the moment, but I'm sure in the future I'm gonna pick up probably at least the Ash? No, the Excalibur. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick up his Excalibur one in the future. So we'll have to see. I like it, but we'll have to see if it's a purchase for me. All right, following that one, this is where I kind of get torn because this does fit my aesthetic. This gives me what's it called? Ornstein kind of vibes. Like, oh, this is very cool. So Jotunheim, you guys are familiar with the Jotunheim skin because MZ3 has previously put out the Loki Jotunheim. That was in the last round, and it looked really cool. That Loki Jotunheim looks, wow. I've seen a lot of people use it in game so far, and this is totally going to just match that skin in terms of, number one, quality, and just the aesthetic fits it. You know, it's right. I mean, they were made to accent each other. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see everybody that picked up the previous Loki skin end up picking this up as well. But this could easily fit many other aesthetics in game as well, especially if you compare them to like Hitsusan's work, or you can kind of see this like energy color. I could see this also fitting the Mirage Lucan use designs. I could definitely see this fitting some of Lucan stuff as well. So this is going on my wish list. I'm probably gonna pick this up, and yeah, I definitely want to see it in game, but I'm 99% on board. I would have to, if it went in game and it would just didn't look like that, it's probably what would stop me from buying it. But at this point in time, I'm down for this one for sure, for sure. So, all right, jumping in next, we do have the two-handed katana, and we don't have a 3D model, but let's kind of get in here and take a look at this design. Looks like a little bit of a power symbol kind of back here. We've got energy colors up in here in the hilt, right hilt. And anyways, I don't know. I'm not a major sword enthusiast. They're cool, but I mean, I don't know a whole lot about them. And then got a very long bladed edge, of course, in that katana style. One side, we got a little bit of accents down here. We got some line work. Golds, metallics, all that good stuff. I like a little bit of energy down the bladed side, but then of course here and here, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like it. I like it because this is specific to the two-handed katana. There's not a lot of competition in this area yet, so it's good, and I wouldn't be surprised if people pick it up. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna want to see it in game, but I do like it. I do like it. I'm gonna have to see it in game if I'm going to decide 100% for picking it up. But Lubox, great job, Lubox. All right, following that up, where you got some Cyandanas to go through. We won't spend too much time in here, but we do have the 3D model to take a look at real quick. We'll go in here. We'll go full screen. And because we now have the ability to work with sentient designs for the Tennogen content, we're starting to see more and more sentient kind of stuff. So sentient Cyandana, it looks like kind of like the Vomvulus face that we see out on the plains, but kind of split up, spread apart, and made it into a cool Cyandana for us to wear. So I like it. It got some energy deals up in here. Let's go all the way down. And then this is where kind of the actual material part of the Cyandana ends, and then protrudes all the way down for this energy. So I am curious, is this portion going to be like cloth like material? Like, is it going to kind of have the cloth physics, or is this going to be like a solid energy object? Does that make sense? Like, is this going to be solid, or is this tail end going to be solid like this, or is this actually going to wave around like it's cloth? I think it would be really cool for that to wave around like it's cloth, but for some reason I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't know if that's just like a Warframe problem where its energy is different and it can't flow like that. I don't know, but I do like this. I would have to really experiment with sentient themed Warframe, like fashion frame type stuff, in order for me to say for sure I'm going to buy this. But I do like it, and I could definitely see picking it up in the future, especially, like I said, if I start experimenting with stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if I see this quite a bit in game, though. I think a lot of people are pretty fond of this aesthetic, so we'll probably see it quite a bit. All right, so following that, we got a Seether Cyandana. We have, we'll pop into there, and lots of metallics. We got some cloth, it looks like, coming down this side and that side, and then a major cloth deal in the middle. This might be a solid piece, or it might be kind of like that rubbery piece that also kind of has cloth physics, but it's a little bit more solid. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like the line work. I like that how it comes down and it kind of splits up, and this almost looks like a weapon almost of its own. I don't know. It's got this cool line work and shape that I like. And then of course these ones coming down off the side kind of give it a little bit of a what is it? It's like an accent. It's like an accent. Feature. It's a little feet. There's the feature film, and then the little accent pieces around it. I don't know. And then yeah, cool designs up here. I like it. Metallics, this kind of shape. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I want to see this in game. A lot of Cyandanas I really think look cool, but then I have to go through my Warframes and see, which ones because there's so many Cyandanas at this point in time. I'm trying to find, Warframes that they are just like perfect, like match made in heaven when it comes to my Cyandanas, my Warframe. So this one I could see picking up when I find the right fashion frame for it to go with. So, and that is by Led 2012 and Kevin Glenn. Great combination there. All right, coming up we got the Zamaru and Led 2012 Damon Star, and let's see if we can get a picture like this one. Ooh, cloth. I like this tattered cloth. Very cool. That's cool. Ooh, and the pattern in it. I like this. Just straight off the cloth. I like this quite a bit. And then kind of this lotus shape up in here that is made out of metallics. I think, yeah, cloth. There's cloth between this, so there's nothing in here. So this is a big metal design out and around with this piece in the middle, metal, and it looks like little bits of color and whatnot in there. And then this large kind of centerpiece for this whole Cyandana. Looks pretty nice. I would like to get up and close and personal and kind of check this out a little bit more in detail. It'd probably be something we can do more when it comes to in-game. We can get a good look at it from here, actually. So yeah, not bad. You can see some designs and stuff on some of the hard pieces up in here. Got the energy colors. Good. I guess this one is a little bit more close up. Let's just click on this one. Yeah, there we go. Got some line works in here. We even got some line work in the metallics where, got that shine. Cool. I like this. At first, as I was kind of browsing through, I didn't pay too much attention. I was like, yeah, good. It's a nice like back piece. But now that I see that it's a large back piece with this cool tattered cloth, I really like this one. I do really like the idea of like OG Warframes, like I don't know, like the first Warframe to exist of a certain style, like the first Excalibur, doing like the proto skin or something like that, and then kind of I don't know, like making it look worn and torn. Maybe some of the accessories you place on them look a little bit more worn and torn. And the fact that this is like a tattered Cyandana, I really like. So that could make its way onto a few of my frames. I just have to, like I said, go into the game and kind of play around with it. But all right, we have, I think, 2 accessory pieces and then an operator accessory piece. So this actually, though, at first same thing, as I kind of saw it from as I was clicking through and didn't even really realize what it was, but this is a chest piece in the shape and design of a Kubro. So you got the ears, you see that? You got the ears, you got there's like forehead, like the top end of him. Here's his eyes, and then you have his other ear back here, but you have the eyes, and then the jaw line that comes through there. So there's where his teeth would be. Yeah, his little chin, his little nosy piece. All right, pretty cool. I like this quite a bit. I hope it's not too expensive. But in terms of having something like this on a character, I don't know. I like this. Having like a Kubro Tamer type Warframe, I would throw this on that real quick. I like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's cool. I like the shape. I like the design. It's a little bit quirky, a little bit different, but I like that about it. We got Malaya, JD, and Aquagluz. I have a feeling, yeah, okay. I don't know. They must have worked together on this in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah, pretty cool. And then Seraphim chest piece. This is where some of that aesthetic draws from my aesthetic once again when it comes to like the Hitsusan stuff, and we saw the Jotunheim deal. This fits in that theme. Lots of cool line work. I like that kind of pristine look. The Orican, I really enjoy the aesthetic because the clean white and the gold is interesting to me, and this kind of fits right in there with that like pristine design and very intricate details. This is stuff that I really, really, really like. It's just something I can't help but really appreciate, like the details and stuff like that. And this is really cool. I like this. So symmetrical. We got the metallic pieces going up and back, and then this other more rough textured kind of design back in here. We got a little bit of energy color in there, energy color up here, down here, tiny little dots, speckles of energy in here, but it's interesting. I like this chest piece. I'm a big fan of a lot of the prime accessories in the game, and this to me looks like a prime accessory. It looks like an exclusive prime accessory you could only get, with a certain frame, and I don't know. This speaks to me. I like this quite a bit. So LED 2012 and Jayon 009. All right, and last but not least, real quick, we have the Scleria Oculus by Kakarot. There he is. All right, getting back in here with some operator designs, and these are Corpus themed, like glasses. I mean, we got like futuristic techie glasses deal, and someone in the comments down in the thingy said, yeah, I would love a monocle version of this, and I do agree. I would love to see something like that as well. But it's really cool design. If you're going with like a Corpus operator theme, this is definitely fits that. Now that we have Fortuna and operator outfits and stuff for like Corpus-y kind of designs, I think this would fit right in. You get the color scheme right, so I like this quite a bit. If we had more operator fashion frame slots, I would probably do one for each faction, and I could absolutely see picking this up for a Corpus themed operator. I'd like to do one for each one, but right now we don't have all those extra slots at the moment. We have 3, I think, and they haven't been able to expand on the operator thingy yet. I don't know. Maybe that's coming, or maybe they're holding off because we did see a grown-up operator in that teaser trailer for the oh my gosh, my mind is slipping. The that black and white trailer we saw in at Tennogen. Anyways, who knows what's going to come with that. But that is it for all of our Tennogen 18s. Great work in there, and of course, was it Taylor? Yeah, Taylor put this together. She pretty much deals a lot with the Tennogen content in the game. She did say, of course, if you have a favorite item that didn't make it, don't fret. There's a good chance we'll be working with the creator to help get across the finish line. Usually technical or stylistic choices, which is the main type of rejection. There's little stuff. I've talked to the Tennogen creators at TennoCon, and they do say that a lot of their stuff doesn't get accepted because they just need little tweaks and changes that really helps it very clean like addition to the game, so there's no problems when these things get in game. So there's a good chance that if you saw something you liked, it's probably on its way. So don't worry about that. We saw that with the Night Hunter Nidus skin, which took a while to get in the game. There were several skins that kind of floated around for a while, but same thing. Those skins got cleaned up and ready to go, and they made it. So yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Sorry, this probably took a while, even though I wanted this to be longer, but I got really got kind of carried away because we got to see each one of the skins and Tennogen pieces from different angles and stuff, doing it in this kind of new theme design for these videos. So if you did like me doing it this way, let me know. I'm sure a lot of you did, because I was able to do some of the 3D models switching around rather than slapping a picture up on the screen and just telling you about it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe for more, and maybe want to check out some of the Tennogen spotlights I've done. I really want to do more of those, but when I work 6 days a week, and I work long hours and I'm very, very tired, it's hard for me to do those, but that's one of my main goals, is to get back doing Tennogen spotlights and getting that out for you guys. So let me know if that's something you want to see. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Blah.